I'm Isabella. I'm Vin.
I'm Nitish.
I'm Sarkanabi. I'm Sarkanabi.
So basically what happens is that, so right now regular cars use diesel, and what happens is that with diesel engines it produces a lot of carbon emissions and all these greenhouse gases. So these greenhouse gases, what they do is that they affect the air and climate in terrible ways and cause a lot of catastrophes. So there's a lot of carbon dioxide, water, vapor, nitrous oxide, and stuff like that.
Yes, so regular diesel emits greenhouse gases 15 times more than biodiesel. And the effect of these emissions is an increase in the rate of global warming. So some ways you can see that is in rising sea levels, dead coral reefs, and then extreme weather patterns. And then also the exhaust from diesel engine, it's called secondary organic aerosol, and it's a large component of smog, which also worsens the atmosphere.
So also what we do is that by using biodiesel, we use vegetable oil. And used vegetable oil cannot be, it has to be stored away in specific areas. So you can't just pour it down drains or else it will cause damage and stuff. And then so in order to do that, we decided to use vegetable oil to create something called biodiesel.
So biodiesel is an alternative fuel made from vegetable oil, animal fats, and used restaurant greases. It's also biodegradable and non-toxic.
So basically before this waste oil can be used in trucks and cars, it has to first be filtered and taken from restaurants such as these to make into biodiesel.
So, there are many benefits to biodiesel, but one of them is it's biodegradable, so it's safe for the environment. Also, biodiesel can work in any diesel engine. It doesn't have to be specific for biodiesel. And also, if your car was manufactured before 1994, you can use, if the rubber is degraded, you can use Vitten as a replacement for it.
If you use a blend of 100% biofuel, the carbon emissions that would be produced would be reduced by an entire 75%. And also it's safer than regular diesel because it's less combustible, and it would cause, even if it's spilled, it would cause less harm to the environment or the wildlife.
So how do we make biodiesel? Biodiesel is made by taking waste cooking oil and going through a process called transesterification, which is essentially adding certain alcohols and processing the oil from there. And after that process, we can separate biodiesel from another product called glycerin, which can also be made into common bar soaps.
And so what we decided to do was that we partnered with a bunch of colleges, particularly Loyola University, and they helped us actually. We interviewed this guy named Zach, and he helped us with how to make biodiesel. We got a recipe, and we're planning to actually form it in a lab. Unfortunately, due to time and restrictions, we weren't able to. But using the biodiesel, we thought that the university helped us a lot to find out information and what the uses of biodiesel we can use this for.
So basically this is our website. We have all of our information about power fuels, and we have articles based on why biodiesel is so great and why we should implement it into our world. And you can learn more about us, and even there's a contact page too, just in case if you ever need contacting.
On our website, we also include blog posts that we have written, so there you can learn more information about biodiesel.
So basically, you can follow us on all of our social media. We have Instagram, Power Fuels, we have Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, even a website which we just showed you before.
So this is us at the current restaurant that we're at. And we decided, and the owner of the restaurant, Peter Radom, has partnered with us to help and spread awareness of biodiesel.
So this is a picture of us on our Skype call with Mr. Zach Whiteman. He runs the lab and who makes biodiesel at Loyola. And when we were talking to him, we learned more about how they personally use biodiesel and what
Basically, this is our Power Fuels Day. We had a Snapchat filter, and we spread awareness throughout our schools by giving out these little pins that we had. And there you can see them on the board. And we reached over 400 people, even more probably, because we took this before the day ended. And yeah, we got to spread our awareness of power fuels using our campaign.
We also went to the mall to talk to people about biodiesel and its benefits and to inform them about how it could be used in their lives.
We also, like we are doing now, presenting at a restaurant called Southern Spice. We also went to a couple of places, such as Long Island Academy, and the owner of Long Island Academy actually let us present to some of their classes that they had, and the kids were participating well, and they really enjoyed our presentation.
We also presented at middle school classes such as Mr. Smith's 8th grade Earth Science class and Ms. Kim Backus' 7th grade health class. And they answered a lot of questions. They learned a lot about biodiesel. They heard a presentation that was very similar to this one too.
So thank you for listening to our presentation, everybody. All right, thank you. All right.